Hello, everyone, and welcome to this flexibility routine which can be performed for every level. Get comfortable on your mat in a seated pose, glutes well grounded, and we begin with our neck stretches. Inhale while stretching the left arm out, and with the right hand, pass it over your head. Exhale, bring that neck down. Be very gentle about this. You have at least 15 seconds in this stretch, so you want to let it really take effect. So with every exhalation you make, you are going to emphasize a little bit more on that stretch, okay? And you could go as longer as you want, but 15 seconds is the minimum. And then switch on to the other side. So this time around, right hand gets extended out and the left hand passes over onto the head. Remember, do not bring the neck down before you pass that hand, so let it really be simultaneous as you carry on with your breath. Hold the pose with no judgment. Just tune into your body more and notice the sensations you start to get. Alright guys, we move on to our next pose. So once you get comfortable, tuck your fingers behind your back and inhale, open up your chest. So here you really want to bring your shoulder blades together as you gradually let the crown of your head fall back. If you happen to have too much tension on your back or you need extra support, you may find them with your fingers as they are behind on your mat. Remember, you may do this as long as you need in the moment, okay? So we will proceed with a child's pose. And in this child's pose, just take some more time to yourself to tune into your body, okay? Become aware of the different zones, the different joints, the different muscles which have been involved so far and which are involved in the moment. And next, you inhale your way up. Just to transition, align yourself in a tabletop position. And while keeping that hip-knee alignment, you're going to stretch your arms out to the front of the mat. And yes, the torso comes down. Make sure not to let your core heavy, okay? Suck your belly button in and try to keep your core engaged while in this pose. Still with toes untucked, we bring our arm to chest level as we inhale our way up into Cobra pose. We will take few reps of Cobra upward dog poses here. So next up will be our upward dog. So make sure you get your thighs off the mat and distribute the weight properly on those toes and arms. Alright. Always inhale your way up and ensure to have your arms stretched, and exhale your way down. Notice how the crown of the head points back each time we inhale our way up, okay? So we are going to go for a few more reps together. Remember, as you carry along your practice, to leave any sense of judgment aside, okay? You are on a constant journey of self-discovery, self-awareness, and self-remembrance. So just let the sensations in your body, the sense of practice, and however the practice comes out at the moment to be what it is. So we will carry on transitioning into our tabletop position again. We'll inhale into a cow and exhale into a child's pose with pulses, as you may notice. We'll take a few more rounds of that, and each time you recline into your child's pose, make sure you pulse, okay? Push that tailbone backward, upward, a few times, ensuring your arms are still stretched out whilst you do that, and release much more tension on your lower back. Transition back to neutral pose, extending your arm outward, okay? With the palm on the ground and pushing your torso away from your arm, just to make sure it remains stretched out there. And then you can make movements forward, backward, very, very gently, so as to loosen up your shoulder joint even more. So we repeat the same thing on the other side. Balance is very important. So for every exercise you do on one side, make sure you perform the same on the other side. Having completed this, we'll switch over into a seated pose with our legs stretched out. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, lean in forward. Make sure you suck your belly button each time you exhale, with the intention to bring your torso closer to your thighs each time. Also, reach out for your ankles or your toes, but any part of your legs which your hands can reach right now to notice as your point of arrival. Moving on, we lie down on our backs, core engage, and we raise our feet up, both legs at the same time, and bend those knees. Press the legs against your chest. Keep your breath flowing and navigate through different patterns of breath to know what works at which time and in which pose. Stretch both ankles in this position by grabbing those toes and pulling them down. Okay, moving on, we are going to open up our arms in a T. Knees still together, and we windshield. Loosen up your hips and engage your core as you move both thighs from one side to the other. Notice as the head goes directions opposite to the thighs. So you may use this opportunity to give your neck a little cooler stretch, you know. So as you follow along with me, we are going to go for a few more reps. But remember, you can take as many more as you wish, okay? If this makes you feel a tiny more good, hey, go for it. Alright, so we drop our feet, bringing the left foot at the edge of the mat and just crossing the right foot over onto it. With the use of the hand, we're going to bring the right knee inward towards the chest or towards the left side, more like it. And yeah, you can use any hand to do this, and also pulse a little bit into this movement. Right. We switch sides and repeat the same thing on the other side with the other leg. Our target here is the hamstring and glute. So feel that stretch. Bring it back in, dropping the left foot on the mat. The right ankle comes over onto the knee joint. Reach out for your left tibia, pulling the thigh inward towards your chest. Each time you exhale, suck your belly button even more to help you emphasize a little bit more on this stretch. If you have a yoga strap, you can make use of it at this point to assist you. I'll make a video of how to use yoga strap for stretches. So we move on to the other side and repeat the same thing. It's okay if you feel a little discomfort while performing this. Just keep awareness of it and the exactness of how it feels at that time, so you may notice any difference or change the next time you perform it. Sit up and get comfortable on your glutes. Recline a little bit backward with your arms stretched out in alignment to your spine. Knees come up, and with our feet open, hip width apart, we are going to drop our thighs inward from side to side. Try as much as you can to have the knee touch the ground each time it comes inward. As you cozily go about this movement, tune into your body a little bit more in this particular moment. How do you feel? Good, lighter, happy, tensed? Just assess yourself and all the signals your body is sending you so far and remind yourself you've got it. Alright, so we'll now come out of this pose. Using our hands as support, we bring our feet back on the mat and we get into a squat pose, a very deep squat pose. You may open your feet apart, ensuring proper grounding. Inhale your way up, pushing that tailbone up in the air. Exhale, palms on the mat. Next inhalation, crown of the head comes up, and exhale, bring it all the way back down into your squat. We will go for a few more reps. Make sure you harness your breath here very well, using your inhalation to expand, making way up, and exhalations to contract, making your way down gradually. If you can go so deep into your squat, just get to your point of arrival, but take notice of it in this time so that you may appreciate the progress better the next times you do it. And we go again for a couple of reps. Carry along your sense of awareness each time you breathe. Make sure you stretch those legs out as you make your way up. You may feel a little bit of discomfort, but that's okay, so far as it's not pain. So we'll go for our last rep. Still carry that sense of awareness. Next inhalation, arms come all the way up, and we exhale with gratitude. Thank you for joining me, guys. Namaste. See you.